zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead.
Zane Gonzalez.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The Cardinals say they have it. They do. Arizona recovers. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway.
There goes Larry Fitzgerald. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. From the gun, Murray. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Tackle made there by Budda Baker.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Budda Baker with a pick, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle.
They've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Operating from the gun. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
2nd and inches at the Cardinals' 21-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, Running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Point conversion.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. On the move to his left. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here's Edmonds. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On the crossing route, complete. That's Fitzgerald. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. From the gun, Murray. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
Murray's pass.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews.
Jackson.
A gain of 6 there on first. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Ravens.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson going to look to do it himself. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now. So that last penalty making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
2 yards on the play. brings up 4th down.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the... And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. That is caught at the 7. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another 1st down as he went right back to the... And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
21 apiece. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They run once more with Edwards. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets...
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get...
There goes Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner.